J.D. Williams is a very well-known actor from Newark, New Jersey. Best known for his bad boy image and stereotype drug dealing, his most famous roles consist of Preston Bodie Brodus on HBO's The Wire and Kenny Wangler on HBO's Oz. Some of his biggest works, besides the before-mentioned, include Law and Order, Homicide: Life on the Street, Snipes, The Sopranos, and several music video cameos such as Mariah Carey's Through the Rain, Lumidee's Never Leave You, and Tupac's Ghetto Gospel. J.D. is one of my favorite actors, and today's show is a discussion about him and his success, along with a message to him if he ever decides to watch this video. Welcome to Confessions of Me.
If you wanna see a broken heart, try looking in another place. If you think it could be torn.
Hey everybody, it's me, Alexa, and I'm coming at you live from my front yard. So I've said it before and I'll say it again. J.D. Williams is my favorite actor, and today's episode is all about him. Okay guys, I really wanted to do an interview with J.D. Williams for my premiere episode, which is about him, obviously. But you can't really find any new information on him than what we already know. And so it's a lot harder to find a way to contact him or his agent or publicist. So today we're just going to have to discuss him and talk about him and talk about how we really want more stuff about him and more stuff from him. And hopefully one day it'll happen for us. So, how many of you will always remember J.D. as Bodie off of The Wire? Because I know I always will. Now, when I first saw him, I saw him in 97 when I was 6 years old on Oz as Kenny Wangler. But, it was just kind of like a show to me. And I did think he was cute. He was my first crush. I was 6, so yeah, he was my first crush. And I really thought he was cute. But when I saw The Wire, back in 2002, I think it was when I first saw The Wire, and I saw Bodie, throughout the first season, you get to know Bodie. And I started watching The Wire, and I watched it all through the 5 seasons. You get to know Bodie more and everything, and you just fall for him because he's just like the sweetest character on the show. And yeah, that's what made me. I really fell for Bodie Brodus on The Wire because I was just like, oh, he's cute, he's loyal, he's the sweetest guy on the show, period. And that's just how I take on it, because we all remember Kenny Wangler, obviously. Kenny Wangler, just a little young guy that popped up in the jail out of nowhere in M-City on Oz. But you guys, Bodie, I think he has a talent. If he can pull off things like Kenny Wangler and Bodie and all of them, and he played J.D. in Snipes, he played himself, and I just really think he deserves that chance. And if he's not taking it, then J.D., I really think you should jump on that and really take the opportunity to get a bigger film. Because we'd love to see you. You're fans. We love you. We want to see more of you. We want to know more about you. We want to see you in theaters, We want to see you. And I just really think you should jump on it, because that's what we want. We haven't really heard much about you lately, and it's really killing us. And I know, as a huge fan of The Wire, when you were killed, when Bodie was killed, come on now. How many of y'all were pissed at O-Dog for this? How many? Because I know I was ready to kill the motherfucker, okay? No offense, O-Dog. No offense, but I'm just saying. Because I was so sad at the end of season 4. I really was. And whoo-wee. That's just, my view. J.D., I really would love to do an interview with you. If you see this video, contact me. There are so many ways on my page I have for you to contact me, and you can do it. I'm willing to let, put all my stuff on my page so you can contact me, except for my phone number. It's one thing I'm not going to put on there because I don't know who can call me. But, I would really love that. I'm pretty sure fans would love it too. They want to know more about you. I want to know more about you. So why not? We love you. We're always here to support you. And we really we really are rooting for you. And I hope you see this one day to see how appreciated you are and how much your fans love you, how much your fans care about you, and how much we really, really want you to get into other things as bigger movies come along. When Snipes came out, y'all, you cannot get better than Snipes. Because, like, you have Sam Jones III, you got Dean Winters, JD, Nelly, you got all these fine people up in this one movie. And it is a really good movie at that, too. And you may not see much of JD, but the whole point was he was in it. And he really brought a lot of the characteristics to the show. Once again, he got shot, and it really made me upset. Because I was just like, man, can he get a break? He's our little thug at heart, always. And it was a really good movie. I have that movie, obviously. And I think that JD is probably one of the actors who have the most potential. I think that. And I think that maybe y'all do too. I mean, we see him as the gangster, the drug dealer, and whatnot, but I think he could really succeed in other ways, in other roles. Because, I mean, you know, that's, like I said before, it's how we see him. That we see him as the thug. You know, I think that's part of the appeal, because he's just this little, he's a thug that I don't take shit from nobody type person, you know, and I think that's what attracts us, because us girls, ladies, we love bad boys. We do. We really love bad boys. And I think that's just how we want to see him. But I'd like to see him in a different kind of movie. I really would. In a different role, in a different character. And the way I see it, I think he has a lot of heart. I think he has a lot of heart for what he does. I think he has a lot of heart for acting and doing what he is given. I remember I heard that he, the night before the first day of shooting for The Wire, he walked around Baltimore all night just to get a feel for what was going on or whatever. And so he puts his all into what he's doing. And I think he can succeed in that. Okay. There are a lot of music videos that have cameos by JD. There's Mariah Carey's Through the Rain, Lumidee's Never Leave You, Cameron's Lord You Know, Tupac's Ghetto Gospel, Aaliyah's I Miss You, and there are a few others. My personal favorite, I had two favorites. My first favorite, which is really the only one, the reason I love Mariah Carey, point blank period. I love the song Through the Rain. But I really love the concept of the video. And I love that they had JD in that, because that's the different light that I'm talking about. If you watch Mariah Carey's Through the Rain, it is the different light that I'm talking about. Because he's not playing a thug, he's not playing a drug dealer, he's not playing a gangster, nothing like that. He's playing a guy who is in love. And it's about interracial relationships, and that's something that really hits home to me, because I'm in an interracial relationship. I have a black boyfriend, and it really, and I think that's probably why it hits so close to me. It's probably why it's my favorite, because not only does it have JD in it, who I think is a good actor, a great looking guy, but the fact that it hits interracial relationships and the issues that come along with it when it comes to your family. And the song is great. Mariah Carey does great with it. That's my favorite music video. And I love Aaliyah's I Miss You, which is, you know, it's kind of a tribute from a whole bunch of other artists and other people who knew her and who were close with her, singing her song to her after she died. And that song really, I cried when I watched it, because I was just like, oh my God, like, I've been there. I've lost a lot of my friends before, and it just, you know, I could relate. I could. And he does really good. There are roles, like, in